Today we're going to be revisiting Agricultural Hydroponics mission, as the game has progressed a little bit since I last done a video on this mission. So this is an update to the Agricultural Hydroponics mission on normal mode. So if you do decide to play this mission on normal mode, you will have to get 5 grown carrots, 20 grown corn, and 10 grown pumpkins for this mission. And on normal mode, you will get 250 Ren, and you have 1 day to complete the mission. This is a really straightforward mission, and it's even easier now with additional changes that's happened to the game recently. So the one item I would recommend for this mission, but it's not a must as you all will be building next to the water anyways, so you can just fill up your water skins. I would recommend the canteen. It's just nice to have so you can carry a bit of water on you and fill up crop plots along the way as well. Before jumping into this mission though, I'd highly recommend you being in at least tier 3 and having access to the machining bench, the concrete furnace, and the glass working bench, along with having the glass items unlocked as well, like the walls and the glass floor. So for this mission, I'm going to be using the Hark environmental suit, 2 mass dampeners, my canteen, my O2 tank, along with my archer's backpack, my gatherer's backpack, my sickle, and I'm going to be taking 2 pickaxes with me for the additional mining, my Ventura knife, my Lockwell Martinez bow, and my Neves pickaxe, along with my Dyer's axe. Again, don't worry, you don't technically need any of this. I'm just using it because I can, along with the MXC campfire and furnace. And lastly, my repair hammer. So with the new drop pod system in place with ICARUS, you will get dropped somewhere in the general area of the box for this mission. It can be all the way up here to where I am here. Once you land, you will want to make your way to this box location on the map. And this new dropship will come down. Now this dropship's the one where you'll have to put all of your farmed produce into here. So once you get it, put it in there and it'll not decompose. And then you'll go to this box, open it up by pressing F, and you'll have a solar panel, a wood composter, a water pump, water pipe tool, electricity tool, 1 iron crop plot, and 1 wood crop plot. Go ahead and click take all, and your mission will be updated on the left. Now it'll tell you to construct the farming equipment, construct the wood composter, and construct the power and water pump. So first of all, going to go and put the water pump inside of the water. So you just right click and deploy and put it inside the water. I'd highly recommend you build here as well during this mission. Don't build away from this area. So first of all, we want to go ahead and get the iron crop plot. Let's just place that there. And then place the wood crop plot just next to it. Place the solar panel. This is only good for during the day, obviously. And this is the thing that's going to be powering your water pump, which will in turn power your iron crop plot. We will be making more iron crop plots in the future. So what you need to do is you need to have the water and the electricity tool on your hotbar for them to activate. So you'll select your water tool, for example, left click on your water pump and run it into your iron crop plot. And you'll hear an audible click. Next, what you need to do is highlight and get your wire tool and then run it from your solar panel into your water pump. Like so, and now this is being powered. And now this has water running to it. But this one won't have water running to it as you can't connect it up to a water pipe. As this is a tier 1 crop plot and this is a tier 2 crop plot. So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to just grab some of these pumpkins now, which are a part of the mission, which you haven't seen yet because it hasn't updated. But you do need a minimum of 10 pumpkins for this mission. They must be grown in crop plots. So what you need to do is go ahead and just take 1 pumpkin and place it in there. And this will grow now. And take another pumpkin and place it in here. But this one isn't getting watered. So what you need to do is take your canteen or water bottle or whatever you've got for your water, and then just press right click and it will get watered. You have to have your canteen on the hotbar to water the plants manually. And lastly, you want to go ahead and place the wood composter down. Now you have the full mission details on the left hand side. So what's going to happen now is you want to keep an eye on this so you can keep on watering it, but the rain will also water this as well. So if it rains, you don't have to worry about manually watering this one wooden crop plot. As long as this has got power throughout the day, it will keep on powering this. So it'll keep on getting water on the iron crop plots. But if this does run out of water, you can manually water it with a canteen as well. And you'll see that by the indication on the left hand side of the crop plot. It'll tell you if it's got water or not. Next up, with the wood composter, you want to be making yourself some fertilizer. So you want to be using wild berries. This is the fastest way to do this. You want to grab a batch of wild berries and then just start breaking them up individually into the wood composter so they decompose faster. Do this by holding left alt and left clicking and dragging, and you will start breaking down the berries. You need 10 decomposed plants each to create one fertilizer, and this will help you a lot in the process. As you can see here, you have your spoiled plants. 10 of them will turn into one basic fertilizer. You will need to fertilize plants 4 times a part of this mission anyways. So this is the floor plan that will suit you best for this mission. A simple 2x4 here, and this one squared here. This is going to be for your greenhouse, and this is going to be for your main building here. So once it's built, this is the workspace you'll want. This is enough space for everything you're going to need for this mission. So for this mission, you are going to need quite a bit of iron and quite a bit of silica and sulfur, as you will need the silica for the glass for the greenhouse. So the caves I'd recommend you hitting for this mission is this cave here and this cave here, because if this doesn't have all the resources you're going to need, this one up here will. So this is going to be everything you need for this mission. So you have the machining bench, which is tier 3. You have the crafting bench, 2 mortar and pestles, so you can make a lot of tree sap, along with my MX3 furnace, but you don't have to have this. You can just do 2 stone furnaces instead. You've got your concrete furnace and your anvil, along with the cement mixer and the glass working bench. So this is also the greenhouse. All you do is put a flat glass roof on top, along with encasing it around the 1 square, and then place your 4 crop plots in here. I say 4 because at this point you should have had your pumpkins out of these 2 crop plots from the start of the video, and you should have placed them inside of the drop pod. So you've already got your 10 pumpkins. Now, once you've got your 10 pumpkins out, I'd suggest putting your carrots in here, as you only need 5 carrots. So now that you've got the pumpkins checked off and you've got the carrots grown also, you can focus on the other 3 crop plots for growing corn, as you are required 20 corn, but you're not guaranteed to get 5 corn from each one, and you will move the 4th crop plot into here once the carrots have grown. Once you have moved the 4th iron crop plot into the greenhouse, it'll get checked off on the left hand side where it says construct crop plots inside a greenhouse. So while we're waiting for all the crops to grow, I'll cover the cement mixer and the glass working bench now. The cement mixer can work without having a water connection, but it does speed it up quite a lot if you have a water connection running to it. And then you do it the same way as you connect it to the iron crop plots, the water tool. You just simply, you can detach them, and at the connection point you can run it in to the side of this. But remember, it needs to be powered by the solar panel, which isn't currently active as the sun's not overhead. And same goes for the glass working bench. So you want to be crafting this, the reinforced glass. So you only can get this if you have water running to your glass working bench. If you don't have water running to your glass working bench, it won't have this glow around it, like this yellow glow. You'll just be able to craft regular glass, which can take damage from all the storms and the weather, and you've got to repair them all the time. But with reinforced glass, you don't have to. It has the same properties as a stone wall, basically. So these carrots that grew, I've only gotten 4, and I still need 5. But what I'll do is I'll go ahead and put them 4 in the drop pod. I'll collect the iron crop plot, go ahead and place that in the greenhouse, like so. Connect the water tool. So what I'm going to do is place another carrot in here. As you can see now, construct crop plots has just been checked off on the side. Now what you can go and do is start fertilizing the crops. So you want to go and take the fertilizer you do have. You should have at least 4 by now inside of the composter. And you want to put 1 each inside of the crop plots. So the bonuses from using basic fertilizer is plus 15% plant crop growth speed and plus 15% planted crop yield. While these crops are growing, I'd highly recommend you go and look for some more berries and put them in the composter, as the basic fertilizer does run out pretty fast. As you can see here, the basic fertilizer, it's only been, what, 3-4 minutes, and it's already nearly run out. So I'd recommend having about 8 in total. The 4 you've already used, and it's 4 as backup as well. You don't have to keep it stocked with fertilizer all the time. You can if you just want to speed the process up really fast. What I generally do is I'll put fertilizer at the start and then fertilizer near the end to speed it up. So once you've got all your crops, make sure they're all inside the drop pod so they don't decompose. You'll get your wren the minute the mission completes. But apparently this drop pod's bugged out, but yeah, that should take off. But yeah, you get your wren, and then you just head back to your dropship. Hope you found this updated guide helpful. If you do, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and as always, leave a comment down below and let me know what you thought of it. And lastly, I just want to say a massive thank you to all my YouTube members and Ko-Fi supporters who make all these additional videos possible.